What's up, Pyromaniacs? Pyrostasis here, and today we're going to be doing just a little something different. At the moment, what we're going to be doing, as soon as I can get enough diamonds. Wait, how many do I have? I have 3. I need 1 more. We're going to be playing around with a mod called Forestry. Now, those of you who are familiar with Technic will know that Forestry was removed from Technic. I don't really know how long ago, but basically Singer, the guy who made Forestry, didn't like the fact that Technic was that his mod was included in Technic, and I don't know all of the details, but apparently there was a fight, and so Singer decided it'd be a good idea. Bees are enabled in Forestry, and bees can do some pretty nasty shit when they're triggered to explode based on whether or not the Technic launcher was detected. And so basically this caused, if you were running the mod, it more or less fucked your entire world. It basically was like turning oxygen into an explosive device, and your world blew up. And to me, that seems like a dick thing to do. I mean, I understand. I mean, I make videos on YouTube, and I would get royally pissed if somebody took them and reposted them. But I don't think... I mean, that would be like basically me going over to the people's house who are watching the videos on the other channel and blowing their house up. I mean, not... Obviously, that's a little bit far. Or maybe formatting their computer. Setting it up to where when you watch the video, it formatted your computer and it lost all your data. It just seems to be a complete dick thing to do. But that's all I'm going to say about that. Anyways, we're going to talk about... What we're going to be making right now is I need lots and lots and lots and lots of paper with this thing, and my little farm out here just, I mean, it's not bad, but it kind of sucks. So we're going to be, the nice thing about Forestry is it allows you to automate farms. So we're going to be making an automated farming sugarcane device. Now, what you need first off is a sturdy machine. Whoops. And to make a sturdy machine, you need, blah, 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 10. So you put one thing of 10 in here, and you do one of these, and it gives you 4 bronze ingots. You need 8 of these. You take those, and you place them, and I can't show you with NEI because I can't get the NEI mod to work for Forestry, but anyways, you take your bronze ingots, you put them all the way around here, and you get this bad boy here. Once you've got this, you put this in the center, 4 diamonds. You put your nice little glass here. Oh, that should have worked. Why is that not working? I do not like this, yeah. 4 glass, 4 diamonds, 1 sturdy machine. As that is there. Alright, well, I'm going to play around with this and see if I can't figure out why this isn't working. Alright guys, it seems like the reason why this wasn't working is because I didn't have, the recipe has changed. I was looking at an older version of the mod. So basically we need to make yet another sturdy machine. So we're going to do that with bronze. So boom, we got another sturdy machine. Now I need 6 of these. Cross your fingers, folks. Hopefully this recipe works. And boom, this is a carpenter. Now the carpenter... it's kind of like a crafting station, and I think we're going to bring it over into here. So we're going to use it in here. We're going to plop this bad boy down. Now, carpentry does require a build craft power source, and I believe this is industrial craft. So I'm actually going to have to make like one of the engines to run this bitch. I'm not sure which one, but we're going to figure that out, and we're going to get this bad boy working. Alright, one of the things this thing needs, this Forestry mod, or this carpenter doohickey, one of the things it needs is water. Now, thankfully I have a limitless supply of water out here, and you put the bucket right here, boom, it fills it up. And we're actually going to kind of, not necessarily cheat a little bit, but we're going to shorten our path out. I will probably fix this, but since I'm going to have to do this about 18 times... This will be a little bit easier method to go about doing this. We're also going to need to make a... Whoops. Wait, what the shit? Oh, that's weird. Hopefully that doesn't stay in there. Huh? That's weird. Okay. Hopefully I didn't just break the machine. That would suck. Anyways, you fill this bad boy up. Each recipe requires a different amount of water. So you're going to have to, depending on the recipe that you need, you may need more, you may need less. We're going to go ahead and fill this bad boy up. Just, come on. Just so we're sure that we've got plenty of water and I don't have to worry about it. Just an easier way to do things. After this, we're probably going to go the ghetto route and just use a simple red power engine. Red power engines are pretty much the safest engines that there is because they don't require... you can basically fuel them infinitely off of a redstone torch. They don't require any worries about the... certain engines can explode. So a red power engine, as far as I know, cannot explode. So you basically can fire and forget and not have to worry about the little thing. The problem is they are the weakest engines in the game. So, and they take a while to heat up too. So you obviously want your engines to be heated up because the hotter it is, the faster it produces. Of course, you got to be careful because if you do it wrong, they have tendency to explode. It's not good. Not good at all. So now that we've got this thing filled up with water, we're going to get a red power engine to get this thing fueled, which hopefully will be enough to make the items that we need to make. Alright, to make the redstone engine, we need to first make 2 wooden gears. These wooden gears are part of the machine, yeah? Alright, so previous... Here we go. So you got 2 wooden gears, a piston, glass, and then some wood on the top. And the pistons are pretty easy to make as well. I hope I have some cobble still. Really don't want to go digging. Especially not for cobble, of all things. I mean, if you're going to get cock-blocked by something, you know, it'd be nice if you're getting cock-blocked by, like, an actual decent building unit. But getting cock-blocked by cobble, it's like, really? What kind of Minecraft player are you? I don't think I have any over here either. Nope. We are actually going to have to go and mine some cobble. Now it's nighttime, which is bad, but we're just going to bust out a few cobble. There we go. Should be good, yeah. Assuming I don't get taken out by some snake. You got to be careful with snakes. I think they're hostile at night. Not entirely sure. We had a duck in the house a minute ago. I'm not quite sure how he got in, but he did. Alright, so if I remember right, it's 1, 2, 3... Boom. 1, 2, 1, 2. And what is the final slot? Okay, so yeah, I don't think I have any iron on me actually. Poop. Alright, 1 sec. Let's go get some iron real quick. And yep, I should probably know the recipe for pistons by default, but I usually, I don't know, I haven't really made pistons all that much. Boom, 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 boom. And then it's, I think it's like that, or maybe it's reversed. It's reversed. There we go. There's our piston. Alright, so the piston goes in the bottom. We have glass, 2 gears, and then the wood on top. Do I have enough wood? Negative. Now we have enough wood. So wood on top, glass in the middle, 2 gears, and then our piston right here. This gives us our redstone engine. Now we're going to need a torch to fuel this little bad boy. There we go. So now we've got the redstone torch. So we're going to come over here. And we need to get this on the bar. We need to get the redstone engine on the bar. Boom. Now, from what I understand, the direction that this is facing, the little blue part, that's where the power goes. So if you don't have it facing in the right direction, you're not going to be powering anything. So this little bad boy, at the moment, should be powered up and should be good to go. So we need to get a little bit more redstone. I got plenty of 10. Okay. And so to make one of the components of this, now this is odd. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. So put that there, I guess. I've never used this before, so I may not be using it correctly. Boom, there we go. And that should work at this point. Interesting. Alright, well, I'm going to figure out how this little bastard works, and then we will carry on. Alright guys, I just wasn't being patient enough. I've added another engine here. I was expecting an instantaneous craft, but apparently this thing's relatively slow. So if you put things in, you don't, and for some reason I'm not hearing any sound either, so I don't know if the engine just doesn't work or what, but you can actually see the little yellow here that will slowly start to fill up, and it does apparently take a while. So I've got my engine over here that's finally starting to heat up and finally starting to get good. And this may take 15 minutes to craft, so be aware that just because you put the stuff in here, and it acts a little interesting. These are phantom items. So when you click here, you don't actually place the item, you're just setting it up to how it wants to go. And then once you've got everything in here that you want, you click it and it will go about its business. But like I said, it is going to take a little bit. I think I've got to go. I mean, I've got 2 engines on this bad boy to try and speed things up, and it's just taking its mildly long time to make. But you will see that this little progress bar will slowly, and I do mean slowly, start filling up. So we're going to leave this to cook, do its thing, and we're going to go start on the last component that we're going to need, and that's going to need yet another forestry machine. Alright guys, to make the other machine we need to make a thermionic fabricator, and the thermionic fabricator has a slightly different recipe. It also uses the standard sturdy machine block. You need 3 glass, 4 gold, and then a chest. And this gives you the thermionic fabricator. Now, very similar to the other machine over here, our carpenter, which we've just about managed to get to the point where we can use it. We're going to go ahead and break this bad boy because we're going to go ahead and change this around a little bit. The thermionic fabricator also requires power. And until you've reached a certain level of heat, it's not going to make the item that you want it to do. Now this level over here is the heat level. And this over here on the right is where you put your stuff. And then this down here is where what you need will be spit out. Now let me go ahead and get the recipe for the item that we need, and we're going to let that redstone engine heat up so that we can hopefully start getting some power going here. Alright, so to heat up the thermionic doohickey, we need to upgrade our power infrastructure, or our engine infrastructure. So I showed you earlier how to make wooden gears. That's just 4 sticks, boom, 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 you get a wooden gear. Now we're going to make 2 cobblestone gears, and the cobblestone gears just require cobblestone around them. So now that we've gotten 2 cobblestone gears, of course it says stone gears, let me make sure that's correct. Yeah. My recipe says stone gears. I'm hoping this is correct. Let's look it up. Steam engine. Because I should just check. Yeah. Cobblestone. Stone gears. Yep. So now we just need to make 1 more piston. Which should be easy. So let's go and... Did I actually make those? Yeah. So I've got redstone. I've got iron. So we should be good. Drop that bad boy there. 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, fuck. I don't have enough. Alright, here we go. Boom, boom. Just do a little bit more. I want to make sure I don't have to do that again. So boom, 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 boom. Making our piston. Redstone. Iron. Reverse. There's our piston. So now that we've got our piston, we need our 2 cobblestone gears. I've, of course, gotten rid of all my damn glass. We're going to have to go get some glass real quick. Do I have any left in here? Yep, sure do. Perfect. So, glass, gears, piston, and then on the top we need 3 cobble. And now we have a steam engine. Beautiful. Now the steam engine should be powerful enough to heat up our little setup here. Now the problem with the steam engines, unlike the redstone engine, and our thing finished by the way, so we now have our small circuit board, you can't just fuel this bad boy with, I believe coal will work. And I would prefer to use coal over redstone because it's cheaper. Yep. Now, just like the engines over here, they do take a while to heat up. You'll notice yellow, that's rocking and rolling here. This one's still blue, and this one's blue. They will heat up, and as they heat up, they, you know, get better and better and better. So I've made some glass over here. I don't know if glass is actually necessary for this recipe to use what we're wanting to do. Let me find our recipe. There we go. Now the other issue with this is we're going to need lots of diamond. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 5 diamonds, but I only have 4. I technically do have 5. But with EMC, you always want to keep at least 1 in reserve. So I need to find something I can turn into some diamonds. And I really... Nicolite. My buddy. The most useless thing that I've currently found in the game. But it does produce diamond. Thank you, sir. So now that we've got that, we need... We're still waiting on that damn heat level to go up. I'm really hoping that this bad boy is going to get producing soon. I believe a steam engine is powerful enough. I really hope so. Let me double check. How much does this produce? I really don't know how much it actually produces. Sadly. So I'm gonna give this a couple minutes, see what happens once this bad boy heats up, and we will see where it goes from here. Alright, so I had to add on a couple more engines. Apparently this bad boy is mainly designed to use, I guess with combustion engines, maybe. Probably just wasn't patient enough and didn't give it enough time. I've got 2 steam engines working in unison here. With 2 steam engines, the way that works, this one pushes the power through to this one, which moves it into here, and then we've got the redstone engine on the right side. And as you can see, we finally got enough right here to where we're making liquid glass. Now, the recipe is as follows, and there we go. We've got our diamantine electron tubes, which is the final item that we need to make our little automatic. All of this just to save myself a little bit of trouble with some damn harvesting. So let's go make this bad bitch. And I think, yeah, I'm gonna have to make a few more blocks because I don't have enough tin yet. Do I have glass? Got glass. Got my little tube here, got my little tube here. Now I just need some glass. And then we need our tin block. Alright. So once again, we need this thing here. That's 6, and I think I need 1 more. There we go. So pop this out. We're going to make our little basic machine block thingy. Boom. Our sturdy machine. This goes in the center. Our diamantine, whatever the hellies, go around the side there. Put our little small circuit board down in the bottom. Boom, 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 and boom. Now we've got... Wait, that says logger. That should not say log... Oh, wait. Yes. Yes, it does. We need a logger. That's right. Okay. So now we've got our logger. And then to make our sugarcane thingy, that's a specific type of logger. So we need 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've still got my glass. Here we go. Logger in the middle. We got boom, 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 boom. And then bam, 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 bam. Da 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 da. Okay, so there is our sugarcane harvester. Now with this, we should be able to automate our little farm section out there. So I'm going to go ahead and shut this device off, hopefully before I blow it up and do some terrible damage. We're going to flip that one off and flip that one off. I do need 2 steam engines to use this effectively. I have never used this, so this is going to be interesting, y'all. So we're going to go see if I can't get this bad boy working and not blow myself up. Alright folks, I believe we've got this thing working. As you can see, it is rapidly sucking all of the sugarcane tops off of my sugarcane. And it shouldn't break. It'll only do the top 2. So it should leave, and you're going to see that pipe's going to come. Those are just standard cobblestone pipes. Let me show you guys how to make those real quick. Haven't done that. Oh, for the love of God. Okay. So to make a cobblestone pipe, I don't have any cobblestone now, but you put glass here, cobble here, boom. You get these little bad boys here. And with that, you just basically connect them to a chest that you want. And the chest we want, obviously, is right here. So that's going to fill this chest up slowly with nice, yummy sugarcane. And this should be 100% automated from here on. Now, it does look like for some reason it has stopped cutting. And I don't know why. It should have cut all the way down, but it looks like it's leaving 2 blocks up. I'm going to bust one of these open and see if I can make it. Because that's going to suck. Because it's on the level. Maybe I have to drop it down a level for it to cut the next one. Let's see if that works. Let's see if that works. We don't want to blow anything up, so we're going to go ahead and turn this off. And I don't think it will blow anything up, but we're going to try dropping this box down 1 level. Got a shovel here. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, let's put our little box back down. We want both of our little engines back down. So engine 1, engine 2. Put our little lever there. Need to open this up. Got 20. Pop that out. I'm going to have to duplicate some more of that shortly. Oh shit. Fuck, 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 fuck. Now the nice thing about this is this should operate in a 21 by 21 by 3 area. But for some reason it is bugging out and not nailing these. So I'm going to go ahead and chop the tops of these off with the hopes that when they grow back it will take them out from there. It may just not recognize them as being that high. I'm not sure. But the nice thing about it was it did easily chop off the top parts, which was cool, of the first tier, and you guys did see that walking up these pipes and over. So I'm going to give that a little bit of time. We're going to see if that will do its thing, and then I'm going to optimize this farm probably in the next episode. I need to make it 21 by 21, which is a pretty damn big area. And basically I'm going to do it just like this. We're going to have a 4, and then we're going to boom, 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 and then you're going to have 4, boom, 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 boom. And then I'll have the 1 spot in between in each of the areas, and we're just going to make a big ass rice paddy looking thing. And hopefully that little monster down there will take care of that all for me. And let me show you, we had about 40 in here a minute ago, and so now we've got about 64. So that will automate pretty much the entire production of pages for me, almost. Sadly, I don't think there's a way for me to set it up to where it will automatically turn it into books. Or not books, but pages, and then those pages turn into, what do you call it? Turn into the quasitum here. But that would be absolutely awesome if I could get it to all automate that. So we're going to bust out some massive amounts of research here. I've got to get the brain in a jar. I've got to get the updated cauldrons. I'm getting all this advanced shit, and I can't even get the cauldron stuff. I'm going to do some more research on the... what do you call them here? Oh, one more thing I wanted to show you guys real quick before I move to the next episode. I did have enough crystals to make one of the ore pieces. Now, I haven't researched the item yet that's going to let me do this effectively yet, but I can still show you guys. So you have to fill this thing up completely, and that gives you a Fire Viz ore block. Now, what this basically does, and you want to be careful with this because until you get the block, this is pretty much useless, honestly, but where's that block? Okay, picking this up. I'm going to set him right here. Now, that looks like a crystal you would see in the wild. And it's just going to sit here for now. But eventually, it's going to split into little sides. And I'll be able to show that for you in the next episode. But once it splits, there's a device you can get where you can hit it with the device and one of the mini shards will come off. So, I mean, you can actually have like 10 shards off of one, and you just tap it, and basically you'll get your crystals out, and you leave the base one, which is what this looks like right here, and you're good to go. And that's how you basically make a Vis crystal farm. So eventually, hopefully I'll get enough of each of these crystal types to make a block of each of them. And then once I get the research done, I'll be able to pretty much have infinite amounts of Vis crystals, which will be badass. So, what's up, horse? How you doing? The Moat Creatures mod actually allows me to tame these bad boys. So I will probably eventually get myself a nice little horse. But, yeah. So that is pretty much the end of this episode here. We've got our farm automated for the most part. I'm going to probably make a wheat farm so I don't starve to death. That seems to be a consistent issue with me on this playthrough, as trying to get myself killed due to hunger and starvation. So I'm going to make us a nice little farm and a few other things for the next episode. So hope you guys are liking the series. If you do, please click that like button. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my other videos, tips, tricks, and guides. And I'll catch you guys in the next club.